Hey everyone. A while back when I was at Modus Festival, I met Enrique and Roland from Making Sound Machines. Roland was actually very much in love with the Bratwurst module of mine, so we did a little trade at this year's Super Booth, and I ended up with this nice Making Sound Machines Farbfolder Kit that I have not built yet. So I thought, why not document the building process and do a little demo patch that you'll be able to hear at the end of the video. If you're only interested in that and not in the DIY part, feel free to skip forward. I've put down some chapters. Right here you can see me curiously unboxing the very nicely packed kit that has been waiting to be built for almost half a year now. As the name Farbfolder suggests, this module is an analog wavefolder that lets you reshape a waveform coming from any oscillator. I actually don't have any type of wavefolder in my rack at the moment, so this module will certainly come in very handy in future patches and videos. As you can see right here, the SMD components come pre-assembled in this kit, which makes it super beginner friendly as you don't have to put them on by hand, which can be very tedious sometimes. Now that we have everything unpacked, let's build this thing. But before we head over to the workbench and put this thing together, let me thank this video's sponsor, PCBWay. If you love DIY just like me, you'll probably sooner or later end up needing or wanting to design your own printed circuit boards. If you're looking for quality manufacturing of these boards, simply go to PCBWay's website using the link in the description and upload your Gerber files. The ordering process is very simple, and after only a few days, you'll end up with some nice looking quality grade PCBs. Now that we're at our workbench, let's start assembling this module. I gotta admit, I did not read any sort of build document or manual before doing the assembly because it really looked just that straightforward to me. As you can see right here, I'm starting with a power header, just like on basically all other modules that I've ever soldered before. Now that is in place, we continue with the potentiometers. These are actually D-shaft ones. Don't use them that often, but yeah, it doesn't really differ in the soldering process. After that, I put on all 4 jacks, make sure they're flat against the PCB, and put down this, I assume, 3D printed little thing that keeps the LEDs from blending into each other through the front panel. Now I'm putting the front panel on, securing it with my own 3D printed tool, and turn around the module and solder everything in place. Now that is done, we put the rest of the jacks on with this little nice electronic screwdriver. And yeah, the module is now almost finished. Let's put the knobs on. It's actually very simple to align with the D-shafts. It was a little bit hard to get them on, but after all, I managed to get it working. And here's the finished module. Now, all that's left to do, hook it up in our rack. For that, we need the power cable. And yeah, here you see me trying to plug it into my bus board, even without a camera running. It's quite hard, so everything is very cramped in my rack. And yeah, let's plug the module in, paying attention that the red stripe lines up with the marking on the PCB. And yeah, let's screw the new Wavefolder in its place and test it by powering up our system and hope nothing is going to explode on us. It did not. Nice. So here's a little patch. I have plates running through the Farbfolder, running into my Bratwurst filter, going out directly into your ears. I've also set up my switched mode so I can switch between dry and processed sounds, so taking the Farbfolder in and out. We are already at the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one.